I wonder what the call is here, because I thought it hit the rim. I'm curious to see what this call is, because I mean, the shot from Corey Keller on the right wing hit the rim, bounced, got it, and I believe the shot clock then would have been off because it would have been less than 35 seconds to go.
Yeah, I think you're right there. And I think that's what they've kind of come to the conclusion of here.
So I'm sure he was probably just double checking to see if it actually did hit the rim or not. You want to get all these right, especially down the stretch.
Number 3, Glenn inbound the ball.
Oh, good
and
stroke.
Oh,
that was a
Fagan
great
with the
opportunity
tip.
for some points there. Corey Keller drives to
Tipped
Glenn.
it too far away.
Yep. Oh, wow. Olivia Phillips. Great layup there. Harskamp didn't get it off, but that might, ooh.
Yeah, I don't think that would have counted had it gone.
So, yeah, we got a 7-point lead here. And I didn't make a note, but I believe Earlham was up a half, right?
Yeah, we were up 27-26 at half.
Yep.
If I remember right. And like we just talked about there, we've turned the ball over quite a bit here in the second half, third quarter.
Yeah.
They're playing that zone and forcing us to do things we don't want to do, and it's kind of just making a struggle.
Yeah, absolutely. Some unforced errors, some, just trying to throw the ball in spots that maybe it's uncatchable and things like that. But for Earlham starting off the fourth quarter, you've got Sperling, Nix, Harskamp, Fagan, and more. And it looks like starting off the fourth quarter for the I-35 Roadrunners, you've got Glenn, Van Dyke, Ransom, Phillips, and Keller. And I believe Glenn's played this entire game so far.
Yeah, I don't remember her coming off the court.
Okay, again, we want to apologize if there's any technical difficulties. We're trying our best. Mr. Irving's doing everything he can do.
Pass to the corner.
Here we go. Here's
Ransom
Ransom
with the ball.
And they're going to get a foul, I think, on number 15, Olivia Phillips fighting for the rebound on, I don't know if that was on Moore or Fagan, but both of them were just kind of fighting for the rebound. Here we go. Harskamp bringing the ball up. 7:40 to go
here in the fourth quarter.
Here's Darby Moore, step back two. No good. Olivia Nix rebound.
Long rebound.
Got it.
She got a little floater to go from the short quarter.
So now you got a 5-point game, 7:20 to go in the fourth. Go Corey Keller, three. Good. Wow.
They have just shot the ball incredibly well. For a team, I don't know what as a team they shoot on the year.
On the team, they're shooting 16% from three, and I think they've made probably at least 5 of them tonight.
Yeah.
Corey Keller hasn't made a three all season, and she just made that one. Very timely three as well, because it was a 5-point game. You don't make that. Earlham goes down and gets a score. You're looking at a 2 or 3-point game. So now we got some subs coming in, and then out goes Corey Keller, and I believe in comes Phillips or Carlson. I wasn't keeping track as to which one came in and out. So here we go. Fagan bringing the ball up.
Fagan will look over to Harskamp. Nix for the corner for three. Good.
Got a little bump there, too, and that was a big shot. So Nix has got the last 5 for Earlham. Cuts the lead to 5. Got Harskamp picking up the pressure. Carlson's going to take it in. I would imagine she's going to try to finish that one.
Sperling the rebound. She's going to push it up the court.
She's got Olivia Nix on the backside if she can see her.
Out to Fagan for 3.
Oh, no good. Rebound
Sperling,
by
the offensive rebound.
Turnover. Steal by Phillips to Ransom. Ransom's going to take the ball up over to Carlson. There's been a couple of times where Carlson's wide open right here. She had the wide open lane last time. Good defense and great finish.
And that might have been blocked on the way through the basket.
So like we said, Avery Ransom, she averages about 10.5. She's got 16 tonight. Along with that, increase in points per game, and Van Dyke, you're looking at two people averaging more than what, or scoring more than what they average by quite a few.
Absolutely.
I think that'll be Darby Moore's fourth, based on what the scoreboard says.
I believe you're right, Mr. Howard.
So here we go. We've got Kirk coming in for Phillips for I-35, and we got Connery coming in for Moore because she's got 4 for Earlham. So Glenn's going to bring the ball in. Go over to Ransom. No, she walked.
Travel. Turn the ball back over to Earlham.
There's been quite a few travels called tonight. You know, between the travels and the tipped passes that just kind of result on, you know, people going on the floor. You know, it's been a lot of turnovers. Here we go, Fagan at top of the key, over to Connery. Connery, skip pass over to Harskamp. Harskamp, shot fake, pull up 3, short. Good hustle there by Connery. Connery over to Nix. Nix is going to get trapped in the short corner, over to Fagan. She's even deeper down there. She turns it over, steal by Glenn. Van Dyke dribbling it up against Sperling. Over to Ransom. Ransom to Van Dyke. That'd be a big 3 if she made it. Nope. Ball tipped around. Great save, but this is trouble because it's 3-on-1 right now.
And that's just kind of the way the night's gone for Earlham.
Yep. Absolutely.
Tip the ball out. The ball is bouncing the right way for I-35 tonight, unfortunately.
And if you see, you know, we were talking about this at halftime, Mr. Sneller, is that Earlham's been settling a lot for some deep threes.
Well, I think this zone that I-35, like we've talked about it too, that the zone that they're playing is just not allowing them to do what they want to do.
Absolutely, yeah. And Earlham's a pretty good for three-point shooting team. You know, like we said earlier, I-35 is 16% on the year as a team, and Earlham's about 32%. So not too bad, but I-35's made a lot of threes tonight, a lot of timely threes, like you said.
Well, and they've turned the ball over quite a bit too. I mean, it's really been a game of turnovers.
Absolutely. So here we go.
Capitalizing a few more opportunities.
Yep, Fisk is in for Fagan. Harskamp over to Fisk. Fisk to Connery. Connery back to Fisk on the right wing. 9-point game, 4 minutes to go. I-35 leads with about 20 on the shot clock. Connery into Sperling. Sperling over to Nix. Nix step back 3, short. You've seen a lot of these jumpers come up short lately for Earlham. It might just be, you know, being very tired from just long weeks, long days, maybe being up too late.
Well, that's just it, too. We talked about it earlier. I mean, they're playing like 7 or 8 games in 9 days.
Yep. That's a great block by Olivia Nix. Rebound by Fisk. Fisk has got to push it. Back to Connery. Connery to Sperling. That's going to be a foul. Foul on Ransom. I believe that'll be her third.
That'll be their first team foul.
Yeah, so fairly clean foul-wise on this fourth quarter, and I believe this will be a timeout by Earlham. It appears to be a full. So while we're at the timeout, why don't we talk about a little bit about Earlham's upcoming schedule.
Yeah.
So they've got I-35 tonight, obviously, at Creston, at Ogden, and then Des Moines Christian on the February 6th for senior night.
And that's next Tuesday, and I believe they start tournament play that Thursday.
Yes, I believe it's a couple days after that game. So a tough stretch here for Earlham, but a couple winnable games down the stretch.
Yes.
And if you look for I-35, they have got a lot of away games. So they've got at Earlham tonight, and then on February 1st they go at Des Moines Christian, then they go at Madrid, at Mount Air, and then their last game of the season is on that Tuesday the 6th at home against Pleasantville.
Yes.
So yes, some tough games on the stretch, some winnable games for both teams as well, but like we said a couple times, both teams fighting for postseason seeding.
Absolutely. Connery inbound the ball. The Knicks around to Harskamp. Harskamp to Connery in the corner. Back to Harskamp. Fisk is going to dribble. Fagan.
It's a big shot.
With
7-point game.
Jumper on the baseline, 7-point game, yep.
So here we go, 3 minutes to go, 7-point game. Harskamp picking up the ball. Student section starting to get into it. That's going to be a foul on Connery.
Yeah, and that was a good call. She did reach in there.
Yep, baseline out of bounds here.
That will be our Earlham's third foul of the fourth quarter. 2 more fouls, and I-35 will be shooting 2 free throws the rest of the game.
Here's Glenn taking the ball and going to go into Kirk. Kirk driving. Oh,
and they're going to call a charge.
That's 4 on Ransom, so that's a big call. If they can get another one on Ransom,
yes.
You can definitely take the ball inside more often.
He must have led with an arm or kind of cleared out.
Yeah, I saw the screen down low here, but then he called it a little bit after it, so it must have been, kind of some type of aggression there.
Yeah.
Connery dribbling it around, a little dribble weave action here with Fisk. Fist to Connery, or Fist to Fagan, excuse me. Back to Connery. Connery to Harskamp. Harskamp dribbling it in. Fagan, floater.
Fagan with the floater in the lane, good.
Fagan's got the last 4 for Earlham. 5-point game, 2:25 to go. Fagan's got 7. Oh, she walked.
And that's a travel.
And here comes the student section. Getting loud. Here's Fagan. He's going to inbound the ball. It's 47-42, 2:22 to go. Fagan's got the last 4 for Earlham. Both teams got 3 timeouts. Earlham's got 3 team fouls this quarter. I-35's got 2. Earlham's got the possession arrow as well. Harskamp 2. Got it.
Good. That makes it a 3-point game.
I'd watch for a timeout here by I-35 potentially. Carlson dribbling it up the left side. She's going to pick it up. Ball's dead. Oh, loose ball here. Harskamp dribbling it up the left side. Harskamp, good dish to Fisk. Fisk's going to fumble it a little bit. And they're going to get called for a travel. Excuse me. We got a timeout by I-35.
I-35 is going to call a timeout there. That was a missed opportunity, but that's the way it goes.
Prime opportunity, but it's all right. Pick it up on defense. So I believe we've got a full timeout here by I-35.
Yeah, he put his arms out. Or the I-35 coach anyways.
47-44 for I-35. Leading the way is Avery Ransom with 16 and Ella Van Dyke with 14. For Earlham leading the way, at least based on the scoreboard, is Olivia Nix with 11 and Avery Fagan with 9. Avery Fagan had the last 4 before Harskamp just hit a big jumper to cut it to 3. So like I said earlier, Earlham ended up defeating I-35 at I-35 by 21. So this is a big, rebound game potentially for I-35.
Yeah, and hopefully we can correct some things here in the last 2 minutes and come out with a dub.
And this would actually probably take I-35 to either 8th or 9th in the conference, jumping up a couple spots with another win here. Here's Glenn taking up on Harskamp. Big screen by Ransom. Fans wanted to travel there. Looked pretty close. Van Dyke got the ball. Back to Carlson. Carlson dribbling it around. Good defense by Fisk. Fisk is going to create a loose ball. It's going to be out, and I think it's going to stay with I-35.
It's going to stay with I-35. 14 seconds on the shot clock. That's pretty good defense there by Fisk.
So we got Glenn taking the ball out. Starters in for both teams. Olivia Nix actually for Olivia Sperling for Earlham. There's an errant pass. That didn't change possession, so shot clock's going to stay at 6. Ransom down low. She's underneath the hoop quite a bit. That's going to be out, and it's going to go with Earlham. 3-point game.
Be a turnover. There was 2 seconds on the shot clock there, so they did a really good job of forcing that late shot clock, but Earlham gets the ball.
Yep, now it's time to take advantage of an opportunity there. Don't need a 3. Don't need to settle for 1 for sure. You've gotten quite a few good looks here for 2. Uh-oh. Connery is going to corral the pass. Oh.
Harskamp with a long three.
In and out. Oh, Fisk, I thought she could have gotten that, but it's rebound to Glenn. You know, you do have some fouls to give. Would you foul here?
It wouldn't hurt to give that last foul there.
There's Ransom, backdoor by Glenn. They're going to call it on the floor. That's a big call.
Actually, that's a big call. That's on the floor. They're not shooting.
So I think Earlham's going to go with a timeout here. Coach Braid almost had to come to half court to get that one. He's going to take a 30-second timeout. 3-point game, 47-44, 40 seconds to go. Earlham's got a foul to give. Or no, they don't. They do not have a foul to give anymore. Next foul would be 2 free throws.
Yes.
Both teams have 2 timeouts remaining. You know, if you look at that last possession for I-35 down here where Earlham created a turnover, I think Ransom just got too far underneath the hoop, and she wasn't able to kind of put it up. I think she wanted to go straight up with it, but she was too far underneath the hoop. She recognized it and just kind of led to a turnover.
I would agree.
So like I said, starters are in for I-35. For Earlham, all the starters are in except for Olivia Nix is in for Olivia Sperling here. Glenn's going to take the ball in. I wouldn't be shocked if this is a block touch for Ransom. That's going to be a foul on Fisk, and I don't think she was shooting it, but either way, it's going to be 2 free throws.
2 fouls.
Like you said with the 1-and-1 now, or the 2 free throws instead of the 1-and-1 now.
Carlson will be at the line shooting 2 free throws.
Oh, they got 1 more to give. I thought they were at 4, so now they do have 1 more to give. And I believe that foul was on Fisk. Stars can't pick it up Glenn.
Fisk with the foul on number 2. Carlson is a 45% free throw shooter.
So not a bad person to foul here. I do believe both teams are shooting it decent from the free throw line. I know there was a couple misses earlier.
But judging by the way they're shooting the 3-point shot tonight,
that's true.
You know,
absolutely true.
First one up, no good. Now they need to box out and get this rebound.
And here's the same thing that I said last possession. You do not need a 3. You can kind of push it if you can beat that zone down there.
Earlham does have 2 timeouts.
In and out. That looked like a foul. There was no call there. Harskamp with the rebound. It was an offensive rebound by Ransom. Went back up with it and missed it. You don't need a 3. You don't need a 3. Let's go.
We had a couple free seconds there.
Yep. Don't need it. Uh-oh. And she dropped the pass, and it's going to go to Carlson. Carlson over to Glenn, and Glenn's going to get fouled. And Glenn is a 48% free throw shooter. So I-35 as a team, 50.7% as the free throw line. So Carlson could get 1 out of these to hit. You know, that'd be a big make. You know, a 3-point game, it's a whole bunch different than a 4.
Yes, absolutely.
Glenn, no good.
No good.
Student section's getting loud.
Second
both
free
the middle
throw.
School and the high school student section here.
Up. No good.
And that ball is tipped around quite a bit. Oh, wow. I thought he was going to call a jump ball there. And it's going to be an offensive rebound by Gracie Kirk. Gracie Kirk, 46% from the free throw line. And I-35's had a couple opportunities to kind of slam the door shut on this game.
Yes, and Earlham just can't come out of there with a rebound off these free throws.
Well, and you said it earlier, Mr. Snellers, the ball is just tipping in I-35's way.
That's that I know of, the 5th straight missed free throw.
Yes, at least in this last minute. You're absolutely right.
Second free throw up.
That might be good.
Good.
There you go. That's a big
So
make.
now you don't have to have a 3, but
the coach for I-35 wanted a timeout, didn't get it granted there. You got to take it if you got to take it. There's a 3 by Nix. Nix got it. Timeout. I believe there should be about 1.2-ish.
Yeah,
I think there should be around 1.
I feel like I was waiting for the clock to stop like in college basketball, but
And I-35 fans are asking for the game to be over. I believe the shot went in with somewhere around 1.
Yeah, there was around 1 second.
0.8, I think, is what they're going to try to put on the clock. They put 8 on the clock. I think it's going to be 0.8. It should be. Yep. So it's going to be 0.8 on the clock. Earlham does have the possession arrow here, but there's not enough time to create a possession here or a jump ball. So 48-47. They're almost hoping for a 5-second rule here.
Well,
right?
yeah, and I was just going to say they had a 5-second call early in the game.
And I-35 is going to take a timeout now. So we got back-to-back timeouts, a full, then a 30.
So each team, if the scoreboard is right, has 1 timeout left.
Yep. I believe that is correct. So again, we want to apologize for any technical difficulties. We've got Mr. Irving doing his best to try to get this situated for us. So I believe, Mr. Snell, you mentioned something that Mrs. Sheffield said about tuning into the huddle camera, but also listening to our voices.
Yes.
Because that's what you pay the money to see.
Yeah,
right? Or pay the money to hear.
With all these streaming services now and you're paying for them,
you get this one for free.
You get this one for free. And it's probably quality of free.
I feel like we've done a pretty good job here.
Well, yes, I agree. But
1-point game, 0.8 seconds to go. It's going to be inbounded to Kirk. Oh, wow. They called a foul. I thought they might have been able to call her for a travel. There's going to be, I think there should be about 0.2 or something on the clock. And I-35 fans are again asking for this game to be over. Here's the thing, though. In college women's basketball, you can call a timeout if these free throws go in and advance the ball up. Here, you can't advance it. You know, you got it.
We changed a couple of the rules to be like the college women's game with the 5 fouls. Now
You're
we just need
right.
that timeout call to advance the ball, but none. 0.5 seconds left.
Well, here's what I'll say. If I'm Gracie Kirk or if I'm the I-35, I make this first one and I miss the second one. So, you can't set anything up down here. You're going to miss. I think you should miss this one. And you can't set everything up, and then Gracie Kirk should just put her hands up and just act like a defender. I'd miss this one on purpose. That's a big make because now you can set something up. She got it off, and it's going to be low and right, no good. I-35 is going to walk away with the win, 50-47, avenging a 21-point loss at I-35 earlier in the year on December 19th. You have any thoughts here right after the buzzer sounded here, Mr. Sneller?
Yeah, like we talked about during the game, the ball just seemed to roll I-35's way no matter what was happening, whether it be a rebound, falling out of bounds, whatever it was. Shout out to the I-35 girls. They played hard.
Absolutely.
Avenge that loss. And that's pretty much all I have. And we'll leave you the pep band while the boys warm up.
Yep.
I'm going to go get some popcorn.
Something between us and